Hello, I'm Ronald Bunton. I'm here today I want to thank the Kentucky State University. We're trying to improve on farming as far as fertilizers, as far as plant health and going from there. You can tell by looking at these soybeans here today that all we did is add chicken litter. We had a cover crop that was planted in the fall. It's got by with just one spraying so far. I got to make 2 sprayings, and all I've done so far is put on a fungicide. These are Liberty Link beans right here. They're being grown for seed beans, and so right now we're at a stage where they're already put on the nodes and they're making beans. Then this benefit is supposed to be long term. This is the first year in it. As you can look around, you can see that where we've started it's an ongoing continuous situation. For as far as when we plant this year, we're going to take the study back, and then next year we'll come back in and doing the same thing with a different variety, probably corn. We're in a rotation here. We do corn, wheat, soybeans, but this plot is only going to get corn and soybeans because on the off season it'll be planted in rye, and so where it can help build the soil. We're trying to get away from using an excessive amount of fertilizer. We're thinking that if we use this rye and then plant over top of it, leave it standing, it'll act as a fertilizer, and it will do just as good as putting a whole lot of fertilizer down.
My name is Mahatma Gabramudin. I am the PI of this project. We are here today to see the progress of the Conservation Innovative Grant project that we have been funded by NRCS. We would like to thank NRCS for funding this project, and we have started working on this project almost a year and a half ago. I'm here today to assess the status of the project with my graduate student, Said Sar, who has been very active in collecting samples and in running the show. Okay, ultimately what we would like to show or what we would like this research to demonstrate is the effect of each treatment on building soil organic matter. And one way of assessing whether we are increasing the level of organic matter in the soil is by simply looking at the soil layer and how much debris is being accumulated. As you can see, I just left this from the floor, and we have about a centimeter or about 2 centimeters thick of plant debris left from the previous season. So what hopefully we would like to also show in the coming years is the rate at which this organic matter layer is going to develop. The ultimate objective of this research is to really save time and energy and money in terms of fertilizer application. We would like to encourage farmers to use manure with an appropriate rate and with the appropriate timing. And hopefully we would like to demonstrate the significance of this research by bringing farmers here on a field day in about a year from today.
We're here in Logan County with the cover crop project at Kentucky State University. And here we have soybeans planted. In Madison County, we have corn planted. And we will be able to show landowners the benefit of using cover crop, soybeans, and corn.
Teran Jewell here, working with the Kentucky State University Small Farms Program in the South Central Kentucky region, more specifically Mammoth Cave area. We work with more than 10 counties in the area, working with small farmers on up to smaller, larger scale farmers. Today we're here at Bunton Farms looking at row cropping. We have soybeans here that we're standing in. that has a CIG program going on for the next couple of years, about 4 years. What we want to see is the benefit of reducing the amount of labor and the amount of fuel put in this field while increasing organic matter in order to increase more profitability on certain types of crops, i.e. soybeans, wheat, corn, and etc. As you can see, these beans are tall, and these beans will be taller in the amount of time after we increase the more organic matter. Organic matter gives you more nutrient holding capacity and also water capacity while increasing void space, all beneficial in increasing profitability.
I'm Lonzo Ballou for Ballou Farms. We've got about 397 acres, and we're diversifying as much as we can to keep up with today's farm and farm applications. I'm standing in a field now of corn that we work with Kentucky State University to do applications in their research, and they are doing multiple soil nutrient management applications. We utilize Kentucky State and we utilize NRCS. NRCS has funded us on many projects, such as the nutrient management plan, which allows us to do more applications in the science of growing things. We do soil tests, we do contour farming, we do several different type of applications that allow us to stay current with modern day farm applications. We are trying to diversify as much as possible with the applications that we do on the farm. We've got produce that we grow. We do alfalfa, which is what's behind us in the open area. It's an alfalfa field. We do pasture land for grazing cattle. We also have a contract with Fish and Wildlife where we do a sunflower plot, and we do dove shoot, which happens annually on our farm. So we're trying to diversify as much as possible to utilize as many resources as possible. We get a lot of our information through Kentucky State University on what grants are available, what's the latest trend as far as what is available for different type of projects that we use here.
What I have here is plots of corn that are commercial fertilized versus manure, self-made manure that we make right here on farms, which comes from our Kentucky horse farms. And what we have here is a no-till plot, which is no-tilled, and we're utilizing the chemical fertilizer versus horse manure, natural fertilizer.
We recently received a 3-year grant called to study the soil quality and manure application on the farm with cover crop. The farmers was involved in this project from the very beginning. We took the farmers in, brought them up to Kentucky State University when we were to design the project, in which they decide what the applications they would do. This grant is incorporated with United States Department of Ag, Army Research Service in Bowling Green, the United States Department of Agriculture Natural Resource Conservation Service, Lexington, Kentucky, and Kentucky State University. We are the 3 partners in this grant.
My name is Said Sar. I'm a graduate student at Kentucky State University. I'm doing my master's in environmental studies under the advisor of, with my advisor as Dr. Gabriel Medin, who also I'm working with on this project, which is my thesis as well. The overall objective of this project is to assess the use of manure and cover crops on improving soil health and quality. It's a 3-year research project. So we're going to take soil samples prior to, during and after each growing season. And Soil samples will be taken and analyzed for microbial analysis, for physical indicators like bulk density, soil texture, which is not going to change a lot, water holding capacity, and also for biological indicators, meaning potential pathogens, microbes.
And I'd like to say without any question, this man has not one green thumb, but two green thumbs. couldn't get it done without his green thumbs. Me, on the other hand, I do a lot more of the technical side, but that's not always the best way to do things because the practical applications in the field are not the same as what we do in the textbook. So we've got to balance it out, and I think we've got a good balance. He doesn't beat me over the head, and I don't try to push my issue. So we get along pretty well in that aspect.
Well, my aspect is always two heads is always better than one. As long as we work together, we can always succeed.
Yeah, we're going to get it done.